the All-Ireland Talent Show Series 3. A third season and final was announced in August 2010. The first show was broadcast on 21 August 2010. The third series aired on RTÉ One. It was hosted by Gráinne Seoige. This series was produced by Tyrone Productions. Once again, prize money of €50,000 was awarded to the eventual winner of the show, who was Daniel Furlong, with Bláthnaid the winning judge. The result also marked the third time a child act won the show, following the Mulkerrin brothers and Coyle in the previous two series. This was the final series. The All-Ireland Talent Show was replaced by The Voice of Ireland, a part of the Voice TV series. Personnel. Presenters. Gráinne Seoige returned as presenter in her only role on the channel. Aidan Power and Dustin returned to present the All-Ireland Talent Show backstage on RTÉ2. Judges. Original Dublin judge Shane Lynch announced his departure from the show. Amanda Brunker took his place. The judges for this series are Amanda Brunker, Dublin 1970 Eurovision Song Contest winner, and Conservative politician Dana North, broadcaster John Creedon South. Backstage presenter Aidan Power filled in for Bláthnaid during the Heat 6 results show as she was ill. Auditions. West auditions. Head judge Daniel Furlong, assistant judges Daniel Seoige and Padraig Brethnech. Final 8. Aoife and Paul Moroney. Karate Pencil Case. Jack's Angels. Sean Nassar and Tizianen. Kosa Bayoga. Richard Cunningham. Politically Correct. Don Stiff. East auditions. Head judge Bláthnaid Seoige, assistant judges Cormac Battle and Brenda Donahue. Final 8. Jackson 3. Lil Dukabox. Daniel Furlong. The Myth. Claire Mulholland. Arlene Caffrey. Fever Felt. Bernadette Spain. Dublin auditions. Head judge Amanda Brunker, assistant judges Shane Lynch and Larry Gogan. Final 8. Kyle Kennedy. Anthony White. Wallace Hamilton. Dan Denny. Owen Gerard. Shauna Buckingham. Must Try D&D. Sile Keogh. South auditions. Head judge John Creedon, assistant judges Emma O'Driscoll and Joe O'Shea. Final 8. Seamus and Thomas Halo. Johnny MacMad for Road Darragh. Merritt Fitzai Chixwo Day Nation. Shane Doonan. North auditions. Head judge Dana, assistant judges Joe Lindsay and Magilla O'Donnell. Final 8. The Virginia Gospel Choir Ain Hassan Fox in crew Louise Florence Brian Sheeran. The Ward Sisters Maggie Ferris Jim Devine. Live heats. Each heat 5 contestants would take the stage, one representing each judge and region of Ireland. The judges would score an act after their performance, and then the act with the highest score would gain 5 points, and the second highest scoring act would gain 4 points, etc. The same would be done with the public vote. The scores would then be added, and the act with the most combined score would gain first place and advance to the semifinals. In the event of a tie, the act with the most viewer votes would take higher ranking. From the second and third placed acts, the judges would choose an act to send through to the wildcard show. Contestants. Live heats summary. Heat 131 December. Judges' votes to send through to the wildcard show: Amanda Brunker. The Virginia Gospel Choir. JFIOC, Johnny Mac. Bláthnaid Seoige, Virginia Gospel Choir. The Virginia Gospel Choir were sent to the wildcard show with 2-1 majority. Heat 2 9 January. Judges' votes to send through to the wildcard show: Amanda Brunker, Karate Pencil Case, John Creedon, Louise Florence, Bláthnaid Ní Seoige, Karate Pencil Case were sent to the wild card show with 2-1 majority. Heat 3, 16 January. Guest performer Tommy Fleming. Judges' votes to send through to the wild card show Bláthnaid Ní Seoige, Wallace Hamilton, DAIOC Wallace Hamilton. Dana was not required to vote as there was already a majority. Wallace Hamilton was sent to the wild card show with 2-0 majority. Heat 4, 23 January. Guest performer The High Kings. Judges' votes to send through to the wild card show Amanda Brunker, Darragh Merritt, Dana, Darragh Merritt. Bláthnaid Ní Seoige was not required to vote as there was already a majority. Darragh Merritt was sent to the wild card show with 2-0 majority. Heat 5:30 January. Guest performer Imelda May, number Imelda May, former Imelda May. Judges' votes to send through to the wild card show Amanda Brunker, Ain Hassan, DAIOC Shane Doonan, Bláthnaid Ní Seoige. Shane Doonan initially refused to vote and wanted to revert to the public vote, as she had given both acts the same score. However, she was told this was not an option and voted. Shane Doonan was sent to the wild card show with 2-1 majority. Heat 6 February. Guest performer Shane Ward. Bláthnaid Ní Seoige was present for the first show, but was not present for the results show as she was ill. Backstage presenter Aidan Power filled in for her. Judges' votes to send through to the wild card show John Creedon, Shauna Buckingham, Dana Shauna Buckingham. Aidan Power was not required to vote as there was already a majority. Shauna Buckingham was sent to the wild card show with 2-0 majority. Zero majority. Heat 7/13 February. Guest performer Magilla O'Donnell featuring Daniel O'Donnell. Judges' votes to send through to the wild card show Amanda Brunker, Daniel Furlong, John Creedon, Daniel Furlong. DAIOC was not required to vote as there was already a majority. Daniel Furlong was sent to the wild card show with 2-0 majority. Heat 8/20 February. Guest performer Frankie Gavin with Dedanan. Judges' votes to send through to the wild card show Dana, Claire Mulholland, Amanda Brunker, Claire Mulholland. John Creedon was not required to vote as there was already a majority. Claire Mulholland was sent to the wild card show with 2-0 majority. 2-Day Nation received the highest judges' vote in the 3-year history of the show. Wildcard Heat 27 February. Guest performer Miracle Bell. Semifinals Semifinal 1/6 March. Guest performer Sharon Shannon. Semifinal 2/13 March. Guest performer The Wanted. Final 20 March. Guest performer Ollie Murs. Final 6 for the first time in the history of the All-Ireland talent show. The final had 2 stages. During the first show, all 6 finalists performed and lines opened after the last act performed. Final showdown at the start of the results show the lines were frozen and the 3 least popular acts were eliminated. The lines then reopened with all votes cast earlier still counting. The 3 remaining acts performed again, performing a shorter version of the songs they sang in the live heats. References ==